Top 10 romance animes with a happy ending. Welcome to Anime Town. Today we'll be talking about the top 10 romance animes with that happily ever after setting, talked about only in the sweetest of fairy tales out there. Keep in mind that the top 3 picks would make you believe in true love once again. Now make sure you have pressed that like and subscribe button before we dive into the video. With that being said, let's have a look at the top 10 romance animes with a happy ending. Number 10. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otakus. Weebs would never find true love. They're destined to rot in the basement they dwell in for an eternity. Well, this anime is sheer proof that when the time is right, you'll find that one made for you in a world made for none of us. Wotakoi presents the otaku's concept in a way that makes the good old romance genre flourish into something completely different from what we know and love it for. It's just delightful seeing Narumi and Hirotaka talk about all sorts of stuff with anime and video games being the ties keeping them together forever. But one thing's for sure, you gotta have the courage to say what you want to say, even if it's something as lame as the pickup line our boy used here: girls love honesty, no? Well then, let's play by their rules.
バカって何よ。
お前のことですよ。
小学生かよ。
バカバカバカ。貧乳。
貧乳は今関係ねえだろ。
好きなんだ、石野さんが。
Number 9. Re-Life. Seeing time travel being one of the most unique romance settings anime has ever seen was pretty big back in 2016. I mean, going back in time to live your life once again, not to end up the man you are right now, was truly a dream come true for Arata, despite 24/7 smiling man making the situation look as sus as possible. For that day onwards, the whole world was just completely different, coming across bubbly characters while solving the mysteries behind the drug and the girl was just enough that the man in a boy's body Arata could handle, with the follow-up episodes only serving to make you feel incomplete. Real Life is a story that you have to read from start to finish to experience what is probably one of the best romance genre twists we've ever seen.
駅まで一緒に帰ろうか。
はい、喜んで。
居酒屋かよ。
はい、喜んで。
なんでテンション寄せてきたの？
振りというやつかなと思いまして。
ほら暴れるな。
しょっぱいね。
Number 8. JOSEE, The Tiger and the Fish. About time a new movie makes the world stop going Makoto Shinkai the entire time. JOSEE, The Tiger and the Fish makes sure it melts your heart every other second, with a setting that makes it hard for you not to feel for the characters who make the perfect couple there is. Seeing Tsuneo and JOSEE story unfold in the most beautiful way possible, from humble beginnings to developing an understanding not many anime couples have achieved together, makes the journey one that's fulfilling and enthralling to no end. It won't be wrong if I said that Tsuneo showed the girl just what the world was, what life had to offer, what she had been missing out on. Plus, with the perfect other with her this time, seeing it all with another hand holding your own would be giving those heart flutters not only to you, but everyone at home as well. Number 7. My teen romance comedy SNAFU. Now, if you don't like romance in the most textbook ways there is and want a little bit of trolling here and there, then this title right here is the stuff. I'm pretty sure you've seen the smartass Hikigaya Hachiman pop up on every other site on the internet, given his sharp quotes and dead eyes are enough to make any girl leave his man for him. But he's got a heart himself, and seeing the guy approach love and romance from a totally different and original original approach is exactly what makes the show that's so special. It's not even funny. Well, practically it is, but you get my point, right? Now, with the highly awaited sequel out as well, the show's just waiting for new people to feast their eyes on the characters and the ties the show has to offer. Number 6, Kaguya-sama Love is War. Anything's fair in love and war. See that play out in a show where school intelligence and every personality out there brings us a story that make you laugh and cry and sad one at a time in every other episode. Shirogane and Kaguya's love is one that can hold its ground against the big dogs of the romance scene, but when you add Chika, Ishigami, and a bunch of oddballs in the mix, things are going to get even more complicated than they already are, because whoever yields first loses. The story deserves all the praise it's gotten over the past few years, and with the new season out last year, it's definitely one of those titles that you can just watch just to chill without a dinosaur appearing out of the blue on your screen every once in a while.
今日はなんだか
冷えるだろう。
だからその夢が叶ったら結婚してください。何言ってんだよお前。
Number 5, Bakuman. An anime that shows us the ins and out of Shonen Jump. Production is the sweetest thing any anime or manga fan can ask for. And when you blend in goals, ambitions, and true love in a mix that some of the sweetest characters serve as the main course, it's hard for the show to not leave a lasting impact on any viewer out there. It's just beautiful how innocent and pure romance gets in this anime, where promises and kindness sees a new light since high schoolers are full of emotion and feelings that make one a human at the end of the day. Plus, with not only one couple having the happily ever after cakes for themselves, you won't be feeling bad for the others since the anime doesn't discriminate and even teaches a thing or two on how to become the next Shonen Jump sensei.
最近読んだ本に書いてあった。人生における最大のイベント、最高の生きがいは恋愛であると。恋愛はただ切なく苦しい。
いつもどうしていいかわからなくて、だけどあの時勇気を出して伝えてくれたから。
Number 4, Tsuki ga Kirei. We can't let one school romance story have it all to itself, since with junior high kids not backing down either, just how many arrows can the Cupid shoot before he has to shoot himself through that love bow? Akane and Kotaro are for sure one of the sweetest duos the romance scene has known. The thing I love the most about the show is how it's so quiet and beautiful, just the way things are here in the real world, with all those emotions and feelings taking over every character there is. But actions speak louder than words, and keeping your feelings all pent up inside of you is only going to eat you from the inside, slowly and slowly, an ending that would have the prettiest smile light up your face. Tsuki ga Kirei is one of a kind for sure.
This feels good. Richie, you take a shower too. Let yourself get a little wet, bro. Live a little.
Number 3, Kids on the Slope. If you think that Your Lie in April is the perfect music romance blend, then oh boy, do I have some bad news for you. Kids on the Slope is without a doubt one of my favorite few masterpiece animes has seen over the years. Seeing jazz mixed up with romance to bring some of the best the screen has seen is just amazing, with friendship and love dancing to the melody of those iconic songs. No one would be able to resist the bewitching aura that the show has come up with throughout the entirety of its runtime. The story is such a roller coaster of emotions that it shakes you inside out and makes you feel connected to the faces that make up the show in the first place. Though how cool is that opening?
Have you lost your mind? I'm a human hairdryer is all, dude.
Sentaro! あなた同じ学校？
同じクラスの宮村ですよ。
Number 2, HORIMIYA. One of the most loved romance stories out there. HORIMIYA is definitely a classic. Plus, with the anime out now, all the viewers finally have the chance to experience appearances are often deceptive in full swoop as Hori-san and Miyamura-kun show you just how soothing it is to have someone hold your heart for an entirety while you appreciate how beautiful theirs is. I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that characters other than the lovey-dovey couple makes up a huge part of HORIMIYA, and with the show focusing on other stories as well, you'll have romance taking over your room the moment you tune into the show, because when the two are in the house, emotions and feelings come out to play the game we've forgotten over the years.
帰った方がいい。
いてください。
お前に娘はやらん。なんつって一回行ってみたかったの。
Number 1, The Garden of Words. Now, nothing beats the short yet the best romance anime has to offer, with the dialogue alone enough to outshadow any other title out there. The Garden of Words is a cult classic, with the movie featuring one of the crispiest animations out there. The rain would have a totally different meaning for any student out there, since when the clouds finally decide to talk, the hearts open up to listen to the music that echoes across the world. The way the movie comes up with its secrets and shifts gears midway, while the rain adds more meaning to the concept that won our hearts ever since those mouths started to talk. The Garden of Words isn't a movie any of you should sleep on, and it's safe to say that it's definitely a movie that deserves a lot more attention. So there you go, guys. These were the top 10 romance animes with a happy ending. Press that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to your comment. We skipped out your name and Tenki no Ko since those movies are already all over the place, and we wanted to give you some new titles to experience that romance once again. However, if there's still an anime that you think deserves a spot, then please do mention it down below. Well then, I'll see you guys on my next video.